Thank you, guys.
Θα συνεχίσουμε τη σημερινή παρουσίαση με ένα γρίφο. Ποια είναι η εταιρεία που έχει 6 ξενοδοχεία να λειτουργούν στην Ελλάδα και άλλα 40 να ετοιμάζονται να λειτουργήσουν στην Ελλάδα και στην Κύπρο? Εντάξει, θα το πω εγώ. Είναι η Brown Hotels. Ο ιδρυτής της και συνιδιοκτήτης Λέων Avigad είναι ο καταλληλότερος άνθρωπος για να εξηγήσει τους λόγους που επιλέγει να επενδύσει στην Ελλάδα και τις ευκαιρίες που είδε για εκείνον σε αυτή τη χώρα. Είναι λοιπόν μαζί μας σε μία ομιλία για τους λόγους που έχει επενδύσει στην Ελλάδα. Leon, it's good to have you here with us today.
Σπύρο, εδώ για ρίξε μία.
Tel Aviv, Hotel Bobo.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. First, thank you for Vasilis Bartzokas and naturally the design ambassador and the architect show for having me. This is very exciting. I'm brand new here in Greece, so for me it's super flattering. And I wanted to show you guys a little bit of what we do, a little bit of the, I don't know, maybe sexiness of what we do. And you'll see a lot of flesh, a lot of skin. And this is not only about us, but about what drove me into it. Vasilis asked me, Leon, as an investor, what is it that you want to do? But I don't feel as an investor. I'm a storyteller. I'm an aficionado of charm, of what is there behind closed doors. Just think how amazing it is to imagine what is the life behind those closed doors. The door is closed, you lock your room, and you can do whatever you want in this room for those 24 hours. There's so much magic and mystery and secrets and I'd say sensuality into it. So this is what we're trying to convey wherever we do. We're not naturally it's a business, and naturally we fell in love with Greece, we fell in love with Athens, but it's not just an histoire d'amour. It's also a business, you know? And as business, it should be profitable, it should be sustainable, it should be modern, it should inspire everyone. But actually, I got to tell you, all those big words are not a replacement for just a big passion for what we do, which is hosting, rubbing shoulders, having people in the lobbies and in the bars, rubbing shoulders, drinking, having fun. And for us, this is what hospitality is all about. Now, it's funny that I'm saying hospitality. I'm here with you guys, 33 million visitors pre-COVID, which is not something that is easy. 33 million visitors pre-COVID. So mind my French, fuck COVID. Let's think as if there's no COVID and let's stream afterwards. And I think that Greece is totally not only Mykonos, totally not only Santorini, beaches, grilling yourself, the richness of history, culture, culinary, amazing people. There's something that is maybe the prototype, the epitome of Mediterranean. And I feel that you guys having me in Athens, trying to showcase what you guys built for thousands of years is just a delight. I don't understand why people are paying me, because I do exactly what I want, which is showcasing what each and every city, each and every country is. And you know, Greece is such a rich country with heritage and culinary vibe and cool people. And you know, Athens will never be, in my opinion, London, New York, Paris. But that's okay. We are not supposed to be London or Paris or New York, because then the burden of being the number one city in the continent and stuff, this is heavy. I think that on the contrary, being a little bit rough on the edges, not totally funded. We're not Switzerland. I'm saying as Greeks, I'm here for the past 4 years, but the past 4 months, I'm actually a Kolonaki guy. So I live in Athens and I walk my dog and I drive my Vespa and I feel totally Greek. So I moved my family over and you guys embraced me. This country just opened its heart for me. So thank you very much for that as well. And I feel that we have so much more to go. The city of Athens can really become the next Berlin. Athens should be the next Berlin, the next Porto or Lisbon. Everybody is now talking about Lisbon. And I think that Athens has so much creative force in it that there's no need to be compared to anybody else. We should be the next Athens. And I believe that in the heart of Athens, there's so much heart. There's so much things that we can do. And we're here to highlight it. We already operate 6 Browns. We will have 40 additional Browns opening in the next 2 years everywhere. So how did we choose those places? Everywhere that used to be really cool and really fun, but then went down a little bit. It's not as sexy as before. Loutraki used to be super hyped in the 60s. Now not that much. Omonia, I still remember. I'm getting old. I'm 50 in 2 weeks, and I still remember as a child the yellow cabs of Omonia. I still remember how fun was Omonia. My dad used to take me to Omonia. As an Israeli guy, I don't know if you know, but for Israel, Greek music, Greek literature, Greek poetry, Greek food. It's like integrated. We mourn over Mikis Theodorakis' death as an official memorial day of the president of Israel devoted a full speech for him. For us, this is something that is very close. We feel very Mediterranean in that sense. So for us, highlighting the jewels of Athens is amazing. In Athens or in Greece, there are several areas that are a little bit overlooked. Agio Theodori, the island of Evia, with Chalkida, Eretria, Omonia, Loutraki, as I said. Those are areas that used to be super hyped with amazing either marina or taverns area or proximity to the capital or proximity to the airport. So you have the tourism infrastructure. All we need is like the genie in the bottle, just to shine it a little bit, and then it will spark again. So we don't need to do much. We just need not to interfere and to show what we feel. So this is basically what we do. We do it with many local talents. At the very beginning, 4 years ago, we came to Omonia. It was kind of frightening, and then we said back then, okay, we'll bring the comfort zone of us as developers, to bring our own architects and designers and stuff. And then we discovered that there's really zero need. The creative forces here are amazing, be it culinary, gastronomy, scent, lighting designers, landscape designers, operators, chefs, mixology for our bars. We don't need anything. It's just to shine the local talents. And for us, it is so much fun to work here. We work with everyone from elastic architects, with Ria, naturally. She's a star. We're working with K Studio, stars. We've done 2 hotels together. With USP, Tassos and his team, they're really good. Naturally here with, hi Christina, we have our own designer and photographer here. So Christina and Stavros Pepas that are here, and with so many other local designers and local talents, they became friends. It's a matter of community. So we can talk about big words, community, hype, all those buzzwords. Naturally, you need to make money, but I really believe that if we continue, if us as Greeks, if we continue highlight what we do and do it the best we can, and I'm calling myself Greek already, thank you very much for that, Greece will become a beacon, and Athens will become, as I said, I don't know if the next Berlin, but the best Athens could be. And the same, so it's business also. We bought naturally relatively cheap. Everybody, I mean, it's common knowledge. You don't need to read all the economist or all the financial newspapers. But you know, to do a deal here is in Athens or in Greece to actually move forward with a deal is very complicated. You really need to believe in it. It's not just, hey, you buy cheap, you sell low. First of all, we're not selling, we're the operators. I mean, we're the 360 degrees. We're the conceptualists and the guys who fell in love, the guys who actually own it, the marketing guys, the operators, the guys who will do the food and beverage, the bartenders. This is all us. So I think it gives us a certain strength. And I think that doing that and showing the best of Athens, the best of Greece, the best of the island of Evia, Corfu, Crete, and all the other areas that we're operating in is just a delight. This arbitrage between huge influx of tourists. I still remember days when I walked from one hotel to the next trying to get a room. We didn't have any hotel operating. It was 3 years ago, and I couldn't find any one hotel room. And it wasn't in the height of the summer or the peak season. The city was packed. So there is a demand to what Athens has to offer. There's a demand for that. So for us, it's relatively easy as operators, as investors, as a group of believers to actually come and do it. We've done it already in other cities like Amsterdam, Berlin, Croatia, in Split, Tel Aviv, Jerusalem. Now we're doing it in Eilat, and now we're doing it in other places in Germany and in Greece. For us, this is sort of a dream come true. And I see here the beautiful exhibition and the beautiful conferences and the topics and the level of speakers. You have a lot to be proud of, and I'm happy to be the one who does a little bit of brushing just to show it to the world. Naturally, not the only one, but to be among those who are shining it so that it'll be on a world level. There's still some work to be done. Omonia is Omonia. Omonia is not Kolonaki. But again, Omonia should not be Kolonaki. Omonia should be the best, I think, Omonia can be. And Omonia is it's rough, it's culinary, it's next to the market. And the market is fabulous on a world level. You should know that the Athenian food market is on an international level. It's an exciting area. So the proximity to the metro, it has everything. It's 7 minutes on Stadiou to Syntagma. It's 7-10 minutes on Atinas to Monasteraki. In Monasteraki, you get the best joint, and going up to the Parthenon on Syntagma, the most exclusive place naturally in Athens, maybe in the whole Greece. So you're 7 minutes away in this triangle, and Omonia shouldn't be as it is right now. So we're talking to the police commissioner, and Mayor Bakuyanis is totally for it, and everybody's for it. So then I'm coming and suggesting to do a Christmas market in Omonia. Farm to table, it doesn't cost a thing, not even 1 drachma, nothing. It doesn't cost a thing. The city just needs to say, yes, we're open to it. And then we suggested that we'll arrange everything. We'll attract local farmers to bring their own food and their own offerings, and each and every one will pay something minimal, and then it pays itself. We still have, bureaucracy in Greece is not is a thing, which, by the way, don't slap yourself everywhere. Every bureaucracy is challenging everywhere. But I'm telling you, as soon as more and more ideas like that, we now rent 30 shops just around around the square of Omonia. On top of our 12 hotels, we will have 2,500 rooms just around the square. So just imagine how many people will flow to the square wearing at night at 7 o'clock their best dresses, stilettos, do their hairs and stuff, and then at 7 o'clock everybody flows to the street. We are planning almost 20 different F&B venues, bars, clubs, rooftops, underground clubs, with the top talents in here in Greece. Six Dogs are opening 3 places with us already. Clubs and stand-up comedies and other places and rooftops. And the burger bar is already open. It's happening. All this conversation about gentrifying Omonia and Omonia should belong to Omonians. This is true. We're not trying to bring Gucci and Prada and Brooks Brothers to Omonia. Not at all. Omonia should be the best Omonia can be. Omonia should be fun and happy and rough on the edges, and the streets should have this still Omonia feel to it. You shouldn't feel totally Europe. You should feel the funky Europe. It should be the best place to go out in Athens, not only Kolonaki, not only Exarchia. And look what Exarchia is now turning out to be. It's turning out to be a fun place to go out. So, and Kermikos and so many other places. Now I truly believe in it. I'm full with passion. Right after COVID, I think we'll see a totally different Omonia. It will not be 2022. It will take a year or two, naturally. But we have patience, and all of us, I guess we all share the same love of what we do and of Athens. And I think that as soon as this wound that is now this square, it's a wound. It's something that shouldn't last for long. And I think that if we do the right steps together, the government, the city, the police, and private entrepreneurs such as Zeus and Demand and other and Moxie, other brands that are coming into the square, the more the merrier. The more brands, the more internationals will come to the square, will go out at night with their best attire. You'll see how the city will change. It will change the city, not only the area. So this is basically what I have to say. Brown, we are very proud of showing our stories. We have, almost 60 hotels in Europe, and it's difficult, and it's an oxymoron to create a chain of boutique hotels. It's one against the other. Boutique hotel, you just want to be personal with a personal feel. And I think that by creating this level of browns, we have now the brown in the middle, this vintage 70s retro Mad Men style kind of notch in the middle, and then underneath the Dave, son of a Brown, and on top the Lighthouse, work hard, play harder. You can see it in the back, all the parties. And then the beach houses that we're doing in Sunio and in Agioteodori and in Crete, and also the villas, the small heritage villas like San Rival or the one on Petraki near the Metropolis Church. Those 5 brands, sub-brands, will allow us to scale and grow, but at the same time tell the specific story for each and every location and each and every property. It's I guess like Volkswagen, that you have Volkswagen in the middle, and then Skoda, and then Audi, or Zara, that you have Bershka, and then I think Massimo Dutti or something. So it's about the same. And I hope that the community will love us and will love the stories that we have to say, and we will be here to tell those stories consistently and to make people happy, because this is what we do as hoteliers. And we will continue to support and embrace the local artists, architects, designers, suppliers, and other talents. So thank you very much. Thank you for having me. And if someone has any question or anything to say, yes, please, Dana. Oy vey. Did I do something bad?
Definitely no. I think you're authentic and you have a great vision. So I really wanted to ask you, how can you connect the local community with what you do and also the public authorities? Because you mentioned before that there's a whole new thing coming in Athens, and it takes three different parts to orchestrate this. The people who live there, entrepreneurs that want to be there and want to invest there, and also some public institutions.
So yeah, it's not an easy thing to harness the government to what you do. The minute we came into Mayor Bakuyani's office, he told us, okay, you're investors, you're hoteliers, I guess you want something from me. And then he pointed out his hand and said, I'm sorry, I just don't have enough. The blanket is too short. I cannot clean the whole city. Let's create something together. And he created a governmental, private sector and governmental joint venture. And beautiful things are now being done. We call it the Ammonia Initiative. Not only in ammonia, naturally, but I got to tell you that Dana, that all the mayors, everyone was very supportive. Both ministers of tourism, the previous and the current one, the ministry itself, from government officials to everyone was so supportive. Naturally, bureaucracy is bureaucracy. We need every change of the facade needs to go through 17,000 committees. But that's Greece, and we should embrace it. We cannot just enjoy the area and not, pay our dues. But not more than any other country, I got to tell you. Not more than any other country. For other investors, I say come. A word is a word. Legal status is legal status. Banks are not happy to give. Banks is the other way around. Banks give only to the rich. Banks don't fund the beginners. When I was a beginner, a bellboy that just wanted to create his own boutique hotel, everybody threw me out of their offices. Okay. So I had to shop for all the other banks that I could. But that's life, It's Greece, as any other country, is challenging for newcomers, not more, not less. But the fact that everybody's so hospitable and fun and willing makes it easier. We feel the push.
Can I ask one more question? Do you enjoy being up here? To ask one more thing? So it's a neighborhood, let's say in Athens, has a specific profile. Is it easy to align a brand which is having a specific tone of voice, let's say, with all these different neighborhoods?
That's an amazing question, because each and every neighborhood has its own character, but we love it. We don't necessarily do an Athenian hotel. In Petraki, which is a small pedestrian street parallel to Ermou, I don't know if you know it, it feels Paris. It feels so European and Parisian. With they have those small macaroon place and this small gelateria, and everything looks so Frenchy. So the design of the hotel, we said, okay, it must be something between Paris and Athens. And so even the F&B place is a modern French rôtisserie, a local one, but it will be totally European and French. So we embrace each and every neighborhood. In Omonia, we opened a Dave that will be rough in the former Kukue building, headquarters of the Kukue party, and this is totally red. It's totally red. It's called Brown Dave Red Athens, and it has pictures of Lenin and Trotsky in the rooms because it was left there. We didn't do any. It's not Las Vegas. We didn't bring something from the internet and put it on. It was there, so we just highlighted it. But we love the fact that each and every area is totally different. Who wants to live only in Switzerland in Kolonaki? Exactly. You want to feel the vibe, the realness of people. So we love it.
I have more questions, but I'm going to take them offline. And I'm handing over the panel to Nicola Barelier και Materiality.
Thank you. Thank you.
Όχι μάσκα, όχι μάσκα. Όχι, αφού θα σηκώνεσαι στο πόντιουμ. Το είπε με τον Βασίλη, οκ. Τελευταίο είναι αυτό, έτσι. Έχει κι άλλο. Οκ. Αυτός ο Νικολόπουλος ποιος είναι? Καλησπέρα σας. Για το επόμενο πάνελ θα υποδεχθούμε στη σκηνή από την εταιρεία